Well, people are frustrated with the city of La Crosse about a proposal for the old fish hatchery building down at Riverside Park.
Tonight, they voiced their concerns to city leaders. News 8's Kate Overton is live at Riverside Park with more on what they had to say.
Yeah, tonight community members gave their thoughts on what should be done with this building right here, the old historic La Crosse fish hatchery building. Now, the building is already in the process of being restored, but before tonight, there was plans of turning the building into an event center with an Airbnb on top. And community members did not hold back tonight when sharing their frustration with the project. They thought it was unfair that project leaders were already making these plans in a public park without the public's vote or insight. And the Parks Board did respond and say they did give insight, but that was for only a month and not a lot of people heard about it. Others were upset that they were privatizing a building in a public area, saying it was unfair that people could stay in the park at the Airbnb when the park was closed. And another man said that it's unfair to other businesses that can't have as good of a location as this one.
They're saying, okay, now you people can move in there and do your thing, but then we have all these wedding ventures downtown. You have the waterfront, you have the freight house, you have all those businesses that are trying to do weddings too, and then all of a sudden you move into somebody else who has the best location ever.
Now, Satori is a former Parks member, or actually a former Parks president on the Parks Board, and he also suggested that maybe it would be better suited for a museum where people who come to the park can go to the museum and enjoy that, instead of having it be a private building where only a select amount of people can enjoy it. And after these community input sessions, or excuse me, I only got the chance to hear from 6 or 7 people tonight. From what I could tell, the majority of the people at this input session were upset or did not want this project to happen. And after these community input sessions, the La Crosse City Council says they won't discuss this until October, and they'll have a lot of things to discuss and talk about until then.
All right, Kate, one of those things they're still going to continue to hear from people. There is another meeting coming up.
Yeah, and there will be a second community input session that is coming up at the Southside Neighborhood Center on Monday from 5 until 6 p.m.